Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you have to check out the fastest rising podcast in all of professional wrestling. I'm talking about the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. If you're looking for pay-per-view predictions, if you're looking for pay-per-view reviews, if you're looking for interviews, check out the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Crash and Burn!
Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the fastest wrestling podcast in professional wrestling, the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, where we are talking about last year's AEW Revolution pay-per-view event. And the reason why I chose this event on tonight's recording is because the day that we're recording this is February 27th, Saturday night, and that was supposed to be for this year's event, the original date, and it got moved to Sunday, March 7th due to some other events airing. So I thought, why not do last year's event on the original scheduled date?
Right.
Hey, so don't worry, guys. AEW Revolution 2021 predictions is coming up next Friday.
Yes.
March 5th. So yeah, let's bring everybody in. First up, it's Josh.
Yes, I am back. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the Assassin Josh Digger, the leader of the Assassin's Empire, the hate savior of professional wrestling. We're back on the fastest rising podcast of professional wrestling, the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, as we're going to take a look back of last year's AEW pay-per-view Revolution. One of the main tagline is, for this pay-per-view, Join the Revolution, which is AEW's tagline for a lot of things, pretty much. I mean, it was set at the first ever Fight for the Fallen when they donated to gun victims. They said Cody said there is a revolution, and this revolution is AEW. So let's not waste any time and let's review this awesome pay-per-view that happened last year in Chicago.
Yes, and hello to Mr. Justin on the live stream, who was a guest on this podcast.
The Lone Wolf!
Wyatt just joined. Hello, Wyatt. We're talking about last year's AEW Revolution pay-per-view.
Woo!
Again, on the original scheduled date at the time of recording.
Damn right.
Yep.
Next up, it's Lucas.
Yes, I'm locked in the bathroom. I'm trying to wash my face because my face is ugly as hell right now. And yeah, I'm just trying to find a towel so I can wipe my face with it. I guess I'll do this one. I guess. But yeah, we're doing this right now, and I just get paid for you, so hopefully, we so I'm gonna wash my face while we do this. So just bear with me. I'm not gonna take a piss on here.
Wait, what?
Taking a piss on the podcast.
Wow, that is so not PG-13.
Man, fuck
I
PG.
mean, we're never PG on here anyways.
Exactly. That's why you're up to this thing.
Yes, to Wyatt, who joined the live, Lucas is doing this podcast from the bathroom.
Yeah, because I wash my face.
Lucas is live via satellite.
It probably will not be for the entire episode. Don't worry, guys.
No, because I don't need to get these pimples off my face.
Mm-hmm.
It's match card time.
Let's go.
So we had the buy-in match. The Dark Order defeated SCU. Josh, thoughts?
Yeah, I enjoyed the match. I mean, buy-in matches are usually, like the kickoff, and I mean, they're much better than WWE's kickoff matches, for crying out loud.
I mean, the buy-ins for WWE.
Yeah, which is like the kickoff for WWE. That's like what they call. But I actually have become a bigger fan of the Dark Order nowadays. I feel like they have a lot of potential in the tag division. They're one of the best tag teams on the roster, but I like how they switch in a lot of their members. So they switch in with Reynolds and Silver, Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, and they have the other guys as well chime in. It's kind of like they switch out different guys in the group, which I find amazing. But SCU, they're one of the best tag teams too, but we haven't seen much of them as of late. I don't know why we haven't seen SCU on TV as of recent, but overall the match was solid. It was great.
Yeah, I have to agree. This was a solid match to kick off the show.
Oh, yeah.
For the buy-in,
Mm-hmm.
and the buy-in is usually matches that help hype up the crowd.
Yeah. It's
That
kind of
was
like to
at
get the crowd on a
Chicago,
fresh start.
and that was at Chicago, and this was the last pay-per-view before the pandemic with a full capacity crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, and before they had to like be stuck at Jacksonville at Daly's Place Amphitheater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so great match overall. Lucas.
I'm not seeing this
Hello,
match, honestly. I
Undisputed
heard.
Future 2K joined live.
Who?
Yeah, some stranger joined.
Okay.
Alright, so what I gotta say about this, the match was decent. I'm not seeing much of the match, but I heard it was pretty decent. So sorry to say, I love Dark Order. Like RP to the leader, Brody Lee, man. One of
Yeah,
the
of course. R.I.P. Brody Lee.
yeah, and hopefully they have a new leader. I don't know. Bringing like some dark character or something like that. I don't know what they're gonna do. But yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's not that bad.
yeah. Hello to Ryleigh. Joined the live stream.
What's up? What's up?
The Roman
Yeah,
Reigns
what's up?
successor. The
Our
addiction
famous
of Roman
person's
Reigns.
here. Hi,
The addiction of
says
Roman
Ryleigh.
Reigns is here.
Yep. So yeah, the next match, we had Jake Hager defeated Dustin Rhodes, and
The
that was the first
Natural.
match on the main pay-per-view.
I think it was. I don't know. The matches sometimes can be out of order, but it is what it is. Yeah. But
So yeah, Josh, thoughts on Jake Hager versus Dustin Rhodes singles match?
alright. I thought it was a solid match. I felt like, both these guys are two of the best in the business. I mean, Jake Hager him coming from WWE as this like really short guy, and then he builds up, he grows like a few inches taller and becomes like he has more like muscles. He's more stronger than ever, and he looks really he looks different now that he's like an MMA fighter and stuff. So he's kind of been more advanced ever since his WWE release. When he was better known as Jack Swagger. I'm actually liking him more now that he's kind of like the big man of the inner circle. And I like how, they really don't put him in action that much, but I like to see more from Jake Hager in action. I feel like he's better now than in his WWE days. I felt, Dustin Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes has still got it, man.
Yeah, he's still got it.
He's one of those veterans in this business that has been around for a while.
Goldust.
Formerly known as Goldust. You're damn right. And I feel like he's still got it as well. But yeah, it was a solid match. Jake Hager came out on top. It was maybe like one of those contests like where the best man wins, but I think it was kind of like a small feud. It was kind of a small feud between the two, but it's not like something that you're going to get hyped up for. The match was solid. It was another solid contest.
Yeah. Yeah, it was solid. Yeah, go ahead, Lucas.
It was honestly for me a straightforward match. Not a bad match, but it's just a straightforward kind of match. Because it's Jake Hager's debut match and everything like that. So you expect great things, and you know what? I exceed my expectations with Jake Hager. Dustin Rhodes, as I said before, is doing his best work right now, in my opinion. Like legit WWE wasted a talent right there in Dustin Rhodes. And the Rose family, in my opinion, I think they wasted the Rose family. Don't go at me, but I think so, in my opinion.
Yeah. I felt like it wasn't like the best era for them.
Yeah, exactly. And personally, for me, this is the best I've seen Jake Hager, in my opinion. Like Jake Hager, like this is like the best version of Jake Hager. Because when we saw this live, I didn't see this live, but I saw this on TV. Oh, and then someone attacked Goldust. Dustin Rhodes, whatever the hell it was. I can't say anything now. But
I think it was like the very first episode of Dynamite that you're talking about.
And then fucking Jake Hager fucking appeared. I'm like, what? Because this man film WWE, MMA, Lucha Underground, and everything like that, and now seeing AEW, it's like it's crazy.
Yeah,
jumped
all over the globe.
You
All
just
over,
jump
yeah.
all these brands and everything. It's tiring and everything, but it's fun at the same time.
Yeah. So I felt that this was a worthy match to kick off the main pay-per-view. So
It
yeah,
was pretty
two men still
straightforward.
got it.
That's
So yeah,
fun.
the next match, Darby Allin defeated Sammy Guevara,
Oh,
that
this
was a
match
good
was
match.
great.
and I felt like Darby had a great entrance for this match.
Oh yeah, he totally did. 100%.
Yeah, I loved how he went down that ramp with that skateboard. Like, that was badass.
That's his thing now, like, pretty much.
That's his thing, yeah, definitely.
Skateboard into the ring.
So yeah, aside from the entrances, like I felt the match itself was really cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Like both like high flying action,
Yeah, two of the best high
like
flyers.
like two talented men in AEW.
Right.
Even still to this day from Jacksonville.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's in the same thing. But yeah.
Same thing. No matter where, pandemic or not.
Right.
Exactly. All right.
Lucas, you go ahead.
Yeah. Switch it up a little bit. So basically, I remember the Billiton match, but basically, fucking the inner circle basically
Yes.
put a skateboard to Darby Allin's neck, and he was out for like a month or so. So they're about to fucking to destroy Moxley, and then you hear the music of Darby Allin, everybody popping and everything. You skate down to the ring, and you destroyed everybody basically with the skateboard and everything like that. So they built to the match with Sammy Guevara and everything. You know, Sammy Guevara is one of the best talents and everything like that. Sammy Guevara is my boy. And seeing as a face now is awesome. I hopefully can face MJF at Revolution. I think he will face MJF at Revolution. Maybe not Revolution, but maybe.
We'll talk about this for the predictions for this year's event.
Yeah,
Oh, hell
I don't
yeah.
know. MJ might do double duty. I don't even know yet. But yeah. This is a really good match. Like I would just love this match. Darby Allin and Sammy Guevara put on a good show in this match. Like both of them just went all out in this match, and Darby Allin's always put everything
They
to his
fucking
match.
killed it. Yeah.
They
Hell
both
yeah.
killed in this match and everything like that. So I was impressed of how Sammy was in this match. Sammy Guevara is a great heel, but I think he'll be a better face. And Darby Allin's wherever his face or heel is going to be Darby Allin no matter what. So yeah. So hopefully we can still have the TV championship for maybe until May or June.
Probably
Right.
until at least for Double or Nothing.
Probably. We'll see. Because you never know. Maybe at Revolution, maybe Sting will turn on Darby Allin. You never know.
Shit.
We'll see. I can't wait for this year's event. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
For example, I'm hyped for that exploding barbed wire death match.
Oh, that's gonna be sick. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. John Moxley's gonna fucking blow his leg off in there.
Yeah. We're not going to get into it tonight because we're talking about last year's event.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general.
Josh.
So Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin, that was one of my favorite matches to start off the show. My favorite match of the night, which we'll get into later on. But yeah, these are the two of the best high flyers on AEW TV right now. Two of my favorites right now. Darby Allin's I love Darby. I think his character is great. His in-ring work is he's like a daredevil. He takes no risks. So, I mean, imagine him jumping off a ladder with a skateboard and then doing the unthinkable, So, but this was probably the best match to start it off. And I think they killed it. These two really showed who was the better man and who was the best high flyer in the game.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, so this next match is Kenny Omega and Adam Page defeated the Young Bucks in a tag match for the AEW World Tag Team titles.
Oh, that was match of the freaking night. I don't care what anyone says.
And yeah, and this was around the time when Kenny Omega and Adam Page were a tag team.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which they had a solid
anymore.
run as the tag team champions.
Solid. It's a bit too
otherwise,
long,
I thought this was one of the matches of the night. I enjoyed this match, back and forth action. The Young Bucks killed it. I give some credit to them for the good performance they put on, and yeah, and same for Kenny and Adam Page for the win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great match overall. Josh.
Yeah, this was my second favorite match of the night. Third was being the last match. So yeah, this is when Hangman Page and Kenny were a tag team. I really enjoyed them as a tag team, but the thing was they had a long ass reign as champions. Like I think they were.
I felt they're better off as single stars.
Yeah, they're more of like in the singles picture, which I can understand. But I like them as a tag team either way. I was fine with it. But I felt like the Young Bucks should have came out victorious in this match, but this match showed who was the better tag team and showed these four athletes are the best in the game today.
Yeah.
Especially the Young Bucks, greatest tag team in the world. Always put on 5-star matches.
I'm so glad they're the tag team champions now since they won at Full Gear.
Yeah. Overall, this was my second favorite match of the night. Prior to Darby Allin and Sammy being number 3, this topped to being number 2 on my list of the night. But yeah, it showed who was the best tag team of the night. I enjoyed their reign as tag champions, but I felt like it could have been better. But yeah, this was a great match. It was one of the best matches of the night.
Yeah, Lucas, go ahead.
Match of the fucking night. Come on now, like seriously.
Yeah.
like this was so great. Adam Page, really impressed me in this match. Like Adam Page impressed me in this match. Like just put it all out in this match.
He's the man.
Yeah, and I hope he'll be a future AEW World Champion. Maybe he can take
future champion. Absolutely.
Maybe
future champion, definitely.
Maybe he can take out Kenny Omega. Never know, but personally for me, this match tonight is so good. Like this is the best tag team match in AEW. I don't care anyone else says this is the best tag team match in AEW. So don't go at me.
Yeah.
So don't go at me.
Right.
Anyways, this is really good. Like the Chiefs of Power, the Moxley driver that they got, and I think Mac Jackson the Hangman's Page on Adam Page himself. I don't remember. But it was just a great match overall. Like Adam Page really impressed me in this match and everything. And they teased a heel turn, but we all thought that Adam Page turned heel. No. Kenny Omega turned heel, and now he's AEW World Champion now. And the Young Bucks now AEW World Champions. So basically, the elite are basically champions right now. I think they will be for a while. So just get used to it again. So yeah, I think this was a great match. Like I would love this match. I love going back to this match to just see how great it was. And the Young Bucks played good heels in this match. And this is Chicago. You know how Chicago is with heels. They don't like them. And yeah, they did a good job. Young Bucks did a good job as heels with this match.
Yes.
Yeah. So the next match is Nyla Rose defeated Chris Statlander. And that's for the AEW Women's World Championship.
Oh, I was so upset that night. Oh no, I was so upset.
I didn't care about this match because I think the women's division in AEW still needs improvement.
Yeah,
it does. Let me speak about this real quick.
Oh, go ahead, Lucas.
The thing about AEW, and this is the thing I had in my head for a while, so y'all can go at me for this one. I don't care what y'all think. The women's division is not that good in my opinion. They're improving right now with that match on Wednesday. I don't know what it was.
Oh yeah.
And they need more. AEW needs more main event talent and everything like that. They only have like 3 or 4 main event people, and that's it. Well, you need to put more main event people in AEW to just do that and everything like that, you know? And the women's division is the problem. So I would say make it more better and just try to improve on that. Stop worrying about all the men's and everything like that. Don't be like very sections about your booking. Actually make the women's matches very valuable to watch and everything like that. And that's the problem with AEW. That's why I can't get behind AEW women's division and everything like that, because they don't have like good matches or anything like that with the women's division. So yeah.
I mean, Lucas, you have a good point there. No lie.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead,
as you all
Josh.
know. Yeah, my thoughts on this. I thought Chris Statlander is women's championship material. I love Chris Statlander. She's one of my favorite AEW
Yeah,
women
definitely.
wrestlers. And plus, she's from the good old Big Apple, New York City. She was actually, fun fact, if none of you did not know this, she is the first female graduate of Creative Pro Wrestling. That is Kurt Hawkins, aka Brian Myers' school. She is the first female graduate, and I could see why AEW signed her. Because, you know what's funny? I actually saw her wrestle at an indie show, the very last indie show she wrestled. And she was making appearances on Dark and everything. And I knew she was going to get signed just right then and there. And I was so happy for her because she deserves it because she's one of the best out there.
She deserved being all elite.
I'm glad she got the number one contender spot. I'm glad. But they could have given her a title before. But sadly, now she's on the injured list. And you know, nothing's the same because I want to see her come back and pretty much be the funny alien that she pretty much is. And all her cosmic friends and whatever. But yeah. I agree with what Lucas said. AEW needs to build up the women's division. I feel like they have a lot of great talent, but they need to add a little more. Like, pretty much.
I think they had to improve on the story writing for them.
Yeah, and I feel like they need to find like some like I like the fact that they're having Sheeta as champion right now, but
yeah, she's a good champion.
She's a great champion, great wrestler. But it's time. I think Sheeta's reign is up and I feel like it's time for a new women's champion at some point, but we'll see what happens. It's up to Tony Khan to do that. But overall, this match was like one of the matches I was like, it was nah for me.
Anyways, before we get to the next match, I'm gonna read the comments. Says Ryleigh, hello shitheads. And Wyatt asked, well, what match are y'all discussing? We were talking about Nyla Rose versus Chris Statlander. And of course, shout out to Ryleigh's cousin.
Oh.
Cousin, by the way. She said, yo, ain't ready for the group call after this. And then, yeah, we're doing the Moshcast after this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at the time of recording, we're going over a new album on the Moshcast. And, of course, Wyatt is singing for Evan Bourne.
He is an AEW.
Yeah, so now the live stream is Ryleigh and Wyatt.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna give the shooting star wrestling bed to Wyatt, basically.
Wait, what?
And of course, Riley's singing for Francis. So in Riley's voice, Francis.
Yes. Very
well.
I'm
gonna say this. Riley's pretty much animal sexual.
Wait, what?
Animal sexual. It's basically she basically got a sexual thing with animals.
You're welcome, Riley's cousin.
That's the thing about it. You basically animal sexual. Basically, that's basically what she is. I'm sorry, Ryan, but it's true. You're animal sexual. So fuck it. So.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
And of course, Riley's simping for Josh's cat too.
Oh no. Here we go again.
At least not Gio calling Josh baby daddy.
No, I do not want to rehash that.
And of course, Daisy.
Oh no. Lucas is probably like, why is there my dog? Damn it. Anyways, what's the next match on the card?
The next match is MJF defeated Cody.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that was a good match, but
that was a good match. And fun fact, Cody had a band perform his theme song.
Oh, yeah. Downstate. Yeah, that's right.
That was okay. I'm gonna say this.
Of course,
Ryleigh.
That
wasn't the
simply
best
for James's dog too.
Oh God. Okay, let me say this. This wasn't the best performance of Downstate. I accepted a lot more from Downstate right there, but God damn it, disappoint that live performance. And
yeah, they didn't sound like themselves.
Basically. Well, let me go off this match real quick. Let me just get off this match real quick. I expected a little bit more of this match though, because this honestly is most. I think this is one match card because you expected in the storytelling of this match, because all the abuse that Cody got, basically, all this shit that Cody went through MJF, you expected Cody to win. No, and I knew MJF was gonna win this match because MJF is the best heel of this man. He's the best heel of his generation. So don't go at me at that. He is.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then that go fuck yourself. And I'm gonna say this. Like, MJF put a good heel in this match too. MJF just did the best he can. A lot of people disappointed in this match, and I can see why. And everything like that. So yeah, and my God, it was good storytelling, but the match just kind of disappointed me just a little bit. But at least the right person won. At least it wasn't like Shawn Spears versus Cody, because that storytelling was good too, but the storytelling went the wrong way when Cody won. So they actually made the right move of MJF being Cody. So yeah, I think that was a good move, and that all started with that low blow at Full Gear against Full Gear when MJF threw the towel with the Lion Tamer. And MJ getting the low blow, and JR, you sick bastard! You son of a bitch!
you sick bastard! Damn it!
You son of a bitch! Yeah.
You son of a bitch! MJF just low blow Cody.
And basically,
I remember that.
Yeah, but yeah, I was just a little bit disappointed in this match, but yeah, it was still not a bad match though.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad match. It was pretty solid to me.
But
so yeah,
if you're gonna have good storytelling, you gotta put on a good match. Because you have the great storytelling with Cody and MJF, you gotta put on a good fucking match.
I think the build-up wasn't the best. You know.
I think it was. I think it was. My opinion.
Yeah,
it was decent though.
Just the match wasn't good.
Yeah.
Ryleigh has said in the live stream, "I want a baby cow, no cap."
Oh.
Anyways,
oh my God.
I don't have a lot to say, but I have a few like reminders of this match. Very well.
Go ahead.
Anyways, good match overall. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah. So, yeah, I felt like, at Full Gear, this is how it all started. Well, it didn't start it all out, because everyone's like, oh, it started when Spears hit Cody in the head with the chair and he was gushing out blood off his head. No, it didn't start like that. Full Gear, Jericho versus Cody for the world title. I felt that was a match too soon out of the book, but, it's Cody. He's going to book himself. I mean, it's okay to book yourself, but not all the time. Push new talent, for God's sakes. But it's not up to me. It's up to the executive vice presidents and Tony Khan to do that. So, the build-up led up from Full Gear 2019, where Cody lost to Jericho. Then MJF,
months of build-up was really good.
And then Jericho, MJF threw in the towel, like Lucas said, and then MJF low-blowed Cody in the balls. And that was kind of like MJF being the heel that he is. And I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if you dislike the guy to shit. He's the best heel in professional wrestling today. He has the personality of what a heel really is. He stays in character. That's what I love about MJF. He doesn't give a shit what anyone thinks about him. He just stays in character. And I felt like the match itself was great. Like Jason said, it had great lead up to it. It had a great storytelling too of how they were best friends and how Cody was going through all this shit, and like pretty much MJF hit him with a belt. It was kind of like, remember when MJF hit him with a belt 10 times? That was before the match. So basically the match was great. I felt like it could have been a little bit better. I felt like it wasn't like one of my favorites, but it was still good either way.
Yeah, and the band by Downstate.
Oh yeah,
that performed.
Right.
It could have been better, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, they could have put on a better performance. And that's when Cody debuted his new neck tattoo that he currently has.
Wow, that tattoo fucking sucks.
Yeah, but now Cody's theme song has Snoop Dogg in it, which I actually like now.
No, it fucking sucks.
It's okay. I'm more of Cody's theme sounds badass when it was just, Downstate performing it. It's kind of more like it's Downstate's song, but it's a Snoop Dogg remix, so.
Which I actually like, and I actually got used to it.
I think they changed it because, like, Snoop Dogg and Cody are on that, like, talent show on TBS, so I think they're, like, working together or something. I don't know. It's ridiculous. But it's okay.
Yeah, but if you don't like it, it's totally fine. It's okay. Yeah. Opinions are opinions.
No, because
we respect it.
Because the reason why I don't like his theme song and everything like that, because you had to build up everything with the preview and everything, but they took out one of the best things of the Wrestling is World War family with the original one, but they mixed with Snoop Dogg in there. That's when I started basically hating it because
because they took out that saying, wrestling has more than just one royal family. I love that. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
I like that too.
yeah, they should have added that in there in my opinion. But the reason why I don't like anything like Cody, I do like Cody and everything, but I hate Neck Tattoo and I hate his current theme song. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You could have had the tattoo anywhere else.
That's what I was saying.
Except for your nutsack, but we're not gonna get to that.
You could have put it on like your leg for crying out loud.
You could have put.
Let's not make this a whole discussion, okay? Opinions are
About
opinions.
Cody's American Nightmare tattoo on his neck.
Okay. Let's not make this an entire discussion.
Yeah.
Okay, opinions are opinions. That's all.
All right. What's the next match?
The next match, Pac defeated Orange Cassidy.
Oh.
I don't know that match.
I actually liked that match. That match was great.
Not a bad match actually.
And that was Orange Cassidy's in-ring debut.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy killed it in his in-ring debut. I enjoyed his work, and he's still great to this day, and hilarious too.
That man is, the thing
He's comedy.
Yeah. The thing was, I actually saw him on the indie scene twice.
Josh.
Yeah, I saw him wrestle on the indie scene twice. I thought that when I first started the guy, I thought the guy was hilarious. I thought he was one of the best talents for comedy. And Orange Cassidy, he really showed how comedy can and wrestling are two of the best things. I actually saw him have a match with another AEW talent, which is Joey Janela. And Joey Janela actually dressed up like Orange Cassidy, and I thought it was the funniest thing. And I'm like, this is the future of the next generation. I have a feeling that he's going to be big somewhere in a company. And then AEW signed him. I think it was the day after I saw him wrestle at an indie show. The day after AEW
he debuted
signed
at All Out 2019.
Yeah. I saw him debut. I'm like, dude, I'm so familiar with half these guys on their roster because they're all independent wrestling talent. But this dude, look at him now. He's one of the biggest things on their roster. He's doing great things.
Definitely.
I like to see him hold the title at least, do something funny with it, make him the TNT champion. I mean, that would be good for his style. And I think, Pac as well. One of the best. I think I love Pac even more now. At first, I wasn't, used to it because I was always used to him as Neville in WWE. I was always so used to him as that. But I didn't even know he played this crazy character known as the Bastard Pac. I never knew he played such a character like this. And just seeing him as this...
He's actually badass now.
Yeah. And just seeing him as this full-on badass and this full-on great heel. I mean, he's much more now face, I think, nowadays. I think he's a mix of both. I'm not too sure, but... After seeing it as this full-on badass, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, this guy, I actually like Pac more now, and I don't care what anyone says. He's the bastard, and he always will be. Overall, it was a great match. I like to see Orange Cassidy, I would have loved to see him win in his first match, but it's what it is. Pac came out supreme, so that's all that matters. And Pac's the man, so.
That's the man, yeah. Lucas, go ahead.
First of all, entrance of Orange Cassidy was funny as hell. I'm going to get that out of the way. Just the prio and the introduction and everything was funny. Pac is just, best version of himself. This is the best version of Pac. I ain't going to lie. Because he's a full-on badass and everything. He beat Kenny Omega in his first match.
That's right. Who
plays Kenny Omega in the first match? Seriously.
Some guy like Kenny Omega who's a 5-star athlete who beats him in the first match is right.
Seriously, exactly. And Orange Cassidy, I didn't know what to expect from Orange Cassidy. I thought he was going to fucking lay down and just, pin for him, I guess. But no.
Yeah.
It was a solid match, and, Orange Cassidy brought it all in this match. And you know what? I'm a big fan of Orange Cassidy. And I have a jean jacket, so I might use that. You never know.
Yeah.
And I got the action figure right here. The
AEW
on Ryleigh.
Show the live stream.
Yeah, let me.
One of a kind, people. One of a kind.
Orange Cassidy.
Yes.
So yeah, are ready to get to the main event?
Oh, I can't wait to talk about this.
Jon Moxley defeated Chris Jericho to become the new AEW World Champion.
Oh, I got big.
Yes.
This was a great way to end off the pay-per-view. Like, I enjoyed this match.
Yes.
And then, not gonna lie, I actually enjoyed Chris Jericho's entrance.
That entrance was so good.
That was a sick entrance.
Yeah, it was cool. He had that choir sing his theme song because I thought that brought the hype to his entrance.
For sure.
I was confused at first, but I actually thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the match itself was fucking badass.
Oh, it was.
Like
That match
it
was
got
brutal.
pretty violent too, which is awesome.
That's true, bro. Totally.
Yeah. Otherwise, Jericho had a good reign, and Moxley deserved that, and now it's held by Kenny Omega.
Mhm.
Yeah. Others, Moxley had it for long enough.
Yeah,
and he had some great title defenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Eddie can't stand and everything with that.
Mhm. Go ahead, Lucas.
Okay, so first of all, Jon Moxley came out a badass as always. Chris Jericho's entrance was awesome. The match itself was really good.
Justin
Chris Jericho
Roberts killed it, and the Moxley announcement. As always, I love those announcements.
Yeah, yep. Okay, so going off again because, really interrupted. Thank you very much. Anyways, I'm gonna say this, this match is really good. This is not my favorite match tonight because it's a tag team match and everything like that. But that doesn't mean that it's still a good match and everything. And Jon Moxley played or basically not, I would say play ourselves, but he played us. Jon Moxley played us. He played Jericho. And if you could bring DJ Khaled in there, and he basically said, "Congratulations, you played yourself." Basically, that's basically what happened. And turns out Moxley, he wasn't injured with his eye because Jericho had a speck to his eye and everything like that. You expect that Moxley would be kind of blind.
Right.
No, he's
apparently not.
With his eyes, like, I can fucking see, damn it. I'm not Rey Mysterio. Okay? I'm not Rey
Bogus.
Yes.
Bogus.
Yeah, and this is a really good match. This proves that Jericho can still put on good matches. For example, MJF,
Both still got it.
Kenny Omega, Moxley, and other people as well. He can still put on good matches with everybody else. I don't care how old he is. He could be 50, basically. Oh, he's 50, maybe. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, he is. He's
maybe 60. I don't really know. But anyways, great match. Moxley got the title and he held it into Winter is Coming and everything like that against Kenny in that net. Well scripted screw job, and yeah, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Impact Wrestling screw job, as I call it.
Yeah. Anyways, Josh, go ahead.
Yeah, holy shit. One of the best match of the night, totally.
Yes.
The storytelling was great. I liked how this feud ended at Revolution. I love how, with when Lucas mentioned about Jon Moxley getting his eye stabbed out by Chris Jericho with that spike from his jacket. I liked how Moxley fooled us the entire time and he pretended that he was, kind of blind, despite the fact he wore that eye patch to the ring, then took it off despite the fact he, but everything, people were like, oh, is he blind? Is he can't see? No, it was part of just the storyline, just a great build-up, I felt like, when Jericho first won the title, I kind of wanted to see Hangman become the first champion, but I knew they were going to put a title on a big guy because it would grasp more attention. Like Jericho, he's one of the most popular faces. So that's why I feel like but yeah, shout out to that choir for that awesome entrance that Jericho had. Jericho put on a great match. His reign wasn't long, but he had it for 182 plus days. So, I mean, he had a good reign with it. I mean, I liked what he was doing with it, with the championship, but I felt like it could have been. It was time for a fresher face, time to like see what new stars can do with the championship, and that's what I liked what they did with Jon Moxley. I kind of knew after Moxley debuted at the first pay-per-view, I knew they were gonna have him as the second champion, or maybe the first, but they said, "Oh, we're gonna wait till a later time and a later place." So Jericho won it at All Out 2019. Then Moxley took it from him, and I enjoyed Moxley's reign with it. And now it's held by the cleaner. I mean, he dropped it at Winter is Coming. But yeah, overall, it was a fantastic match. I liked how the Inner Circle tried to help Jericho retain the title, but you knew that wasn't going to happen. But I liked how they were, kicked from ringside, and that way Moxley fooled pretty much Jericho with the eye patch and everything, saying, "Oh, I'm not blind. You didn't stab my eye out." It was the best match of the night. Of course, the main event tops everything else.
Of course. So yeah, that's it for the AEW Revolution 2020 review. Rankings time. Josh, rating.
The rating for me, I have to go 10 out of 10. Great show.
10 out of 10, yeah, same here. I pretty much enjoyed every single match of this show.
I mean, pretty much all these pay-per-views have been great.
Okay.
They kill it with the pay-per-views.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Lucas has a different rating. We'll see.
Well, man, it's close. But I'm going to go a little analytical because of one match. And you know what I'm talking about, the women's match and everything like that.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to give it a 9.8.
Okay. Not bad.
Almost a 10. If it wasn't for that match, I swear to you, it would have been a 10 out of 10. But man, that match is kind of bloated a little bit.
It was iffy.
But it was still a good show. Like, you can't get every AEW show a 10 out of 10. Like, you just can't fucking do that. Like, just come on now.
True.
Like, yeah, you just can't get every match a 10 out of 10 AEW. I don't care what y'all thinking or anything like that. You just can't, do that.
Like, don't be AEW marks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, all y'all marks out there at AEW, you can go at me all you want. But, I have a thing in my hand called a slap.
And the thing is, you cannot suck up to AEW. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, you just can't
explore new companies like New Japan, Impact. They have guys down there that are just as great.
I mean, WWE is like,
it's here and there.
Here and there, them. Like half good, half bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the marks like stop sucking AEW stick. I know that's your specialty to suck everybody's sticks. AEW and WWE's because that's the biggest sticks apparently that you think you have. But stop sucking them and go a different dick or something like that. I don't know. Josh is weirded out now. Josh, I can weird out Josh. You're welcome, Josh.
Anyways,
it was funny. Time. Let's do it.
Thank you all so much for checking out this episode of the Crash Burn Wrestling Podcast, the fastest wrestling podcast in pro wrestling, where we took a look back at last year's AEW Revolution pay-per-view event. And yeah, our next episode is going to be the predictions for this year's event.
That's the next one for this year's. I don't even know how many matches they announced yet. I think they announced a couple, so we'll see if there are any more matches to be added.
We'll see if there's going to be any more matches announced after this week's Dynamite.
Yep.
Yeah, otherwise subscribe to this podcast as well as the loudest podcast on all music, the fastest rising podcast on all music, the Moshcast.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
We have a recording coming up after this recording, so Moshcast viewers, check that out. It's going to be a newer album this time. So yeah, otherwise, follow everybody, and that's all. Josh, outro. First up, Marco and Max are here. What's up, guys?
All right, guys. The Assassin would like to thank you for watching the fastest rising podcast in all of professional wrestling. The one, the only Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed as we took a look back into last year's time machine as we look at AEW Revolution 2020. Fantastic show. Hoping this year's is just as good. You guys can follow everybody on the podcast on their socials. Everything will be in the description below. Subscribe to the loudest podcast in all music, the Moshcast. That's going to be down below.
And of course,
new
this
episode
channel.
dropping this week. Stay tuned, guys. Also, you guys can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep joining the Empire by hitting that subscribe button. Yes, sir. Looking to end the year off with 900 by this year. Hopefully get to the goal, which is 1 million. So working hard, grinding hard. So yeah. That's my outro, and I'm gonna pass it over to Lucas. This is the Assassin signing out.
All righty. Thank you guys for having me on the Fastest Rising podcast in our wrestling. Crash Wrestling Podcast. Thank you guys for having me. It's always an honor to be here to talk about this. Gotta bring the energy to this. Just have to be stupid as always. You already know the vibes.
Yes, you have to be a dumbass as always.
They had to deal with me, so yeah,
we always do. It's okay.
Yeah, we're all best friends, kind of, maybe. I'm not even sure. But anyways, they guys have me on Crash. Make sure also check out the Moshcast as well. It's the first time you ever hear me say that. Maybe the rare time I say it, but check it out. Make sure to subscribe, guys, so you hear me being dumb as always. Me just jump off my bed, maybe I could jump to the floor. I don't know, and maybe I can, put a hot sauce and has hot sauce.
Oh
I don't
God,
know.
Lucas.
Yeah, then you guys have me, and yeah, I'll be out of here. And just do not be dumb. Do not waste water.
And don't be a Karen.
Yes,
Yeah,
don't be a shithead.
Don't be an American.
Do not be stupid and fall down the stairs while you're drunk or some shit.
Yes.
That's true. Life
Anyways,
lessons from Lucas.
Everybody on the live stream, see you, and I'll be going live for the Moshcast, so stay tuned for that.
Adios, putos.
And everyone watching this video, have a good one. Peace.
Peace.